Working in the livestock industry is not as fun as you may think. Yes, we get to play with newborn baby pigs and newborn baby goats, but what goes on behind the scenes is what really counts when it comes to farmers and ranchers. Today we'll learn how to successfully breed a sow, also known as a female pig, and how to do step-by-step instructions to keep both you and the animal safe. Learning new skills in life is very important, even if they are skills that you may never use. Having this knowledge can help you in so many ways. So even though you may never catch yourself breeding a pig, this information will be helpful and you will have a little more knowledge about the process and how we do it. Hello, my name is Taya Henry and I am credible to give you this information because of my last 4 years showing market hogs and my time here at the Shasta College Farm, where I have bred over 10 pigs and have become very familiar with the process. I have broken this down into 3 easy steps for you to follow. Number 1, checking for heat cycles. Number 2, preparing the semen. And number 3, sending it on its way. To make things easy, I will start at the beginning of the process. In order to breed a pig, you have to first make sure that that pig is in heat. This is very important because trying to breed a pig that is not in heat will not go over well for you. One way that we make sure the pig is in heat is to walk up behind the pig and sit on their back. If the pig runs away, like she did, that means the pig is not in heat. If the pig stands still and allows you to sit on their back, that means the pig is in heat. This is because when a boar mounts a sow to breed, he jumps onto their back. So me sitting on their back mimics that. It is important to make sure that your pig is in heat before breeding because every 12 hours for 3 days you have to breed that pig in order to have a successful breeding. Here at the college, each pig gets their own clipboard, and on their clipboard is the name and the dates that they come into heat. This way, if we breed a pig and within 21 days she doesn't come back into heat, we know she is pregnant and we will be able to then ultrasound. Now that you know your pig is in heat, it is time to prepare the semen. You first, of course, have to get the semen, whether that be collecting a boar and getting it that way or buying it. Either way will work for this process. You then need to get the rest of your breeding supplies. You will need an artificial insemination straw, lube, a scalpel, and a breeding bottle. Fun fact, semen is very, very sensitive to temperature, so our semen is kept in this fridge here. These fridges are regulated to set at a certain temperature in order to keep the semen alive. And every 12 hours, it is rotated to ensure that the semen does not die. Semen is also very sensitive to light, so the semen in this fridge is dead, which is why I was able to open it. But usually, when you take semen out of a fridge, you must turn off the lights first and only use your phone flashlight. This makes sure that the semen stays alive right up until the breeding process. Our pigs here at the farm have these breeding crates. These breeding crates open, and once the pig walks in, they close behind, just like this. This is helpful for breeding and for feeding. Here we have locks. We lock the pig in and give them food to keep them occupied. We then bring out all of our breeding supplies and start the process. It is very important that when you bring out your breeding supplies, you have someone help you. One time I tried to carry them all at the same time and ended up with a whole bottle of lube on my shoe. So now I always make sure to bring my unit partner, Lindsay, when I'm getting ready to breed. The next step is not always easy, but staying focused and making sure this is done properly is very important. You now have all of your supplies. It is time to send it on its way. First, you will take your AI straw and hold it in one hand. In the other hand, you grab your bottle of lube and dip it in. This helps when breeding the pig to make sure that the rod is inserted properly. You then put your rod into the vulva of the pig. For this video, we are using a plastic dummy pig. You turn the rod clockwise and push it into the vulva. Continue pushing until your rod locks. This means when you go to pull out, it won't come out. Now that the rod has locked, it is time to breed. Something you may have noticed is at the end of an AI straw is a corkscrew, just like a pig's penis, which is also a corkscrew. Not very many people know that. You then take your semen bottle. For the purpose of this video, this is not real semen, but usually you would have it wrapped up in your shirt. Take the scalpel and cut off the tip. Then put the bottle into the end of the AI rod and squeeze everything out. Once your bottle is empty, you take it off and there is a little cap at the end of the rod that you close. This rod stays in the pig, and within the next day or so, it will come out and you'll find it on the floor somewhere. Doing this 3 times every 12 hours is very important to make sure that your pig is successfully bred. After 45 days, you can then ultrasound your pig and hopefully you will see baby pigs. That is how you know you have a successful breeding. Things you have learned from this video is number 1, how to tell if your pig is in heat. Number 2, how to prepare the semen and make sure it stays alive. And number 3, how to successfully breed a pig and when to ultrasound. Now that you have a little more insight of what goes on behind the scenes for farmers and ranchers, I hope you can take some information from this video and share it with others.